Damn. Okay.
Okay, start this whole.
Okay, well, damn.
Just like that. I ain't even put my snap in here yet.
Yo, let's go. We live though.
Fuck it, we live. Yo, what's up, my ninja? It's your boy Trevor.
Purpose the snack Russell.
And your boy.
Dog, I said I was gonna say that.
Oh my god.
Eric gets a new name.
Eric is, ladies and gentlemen, Eric is no longer the classman. He is the connection now.
Yeah.
Classman.
Yeah.
He's actually.
Yeah, he's actually dead.
I'm not saying nothing. Go ahead and finish.
Hey man, look, Sir Mackleton Fauntleroy the third, Esquire, man.
Yes, sir.
And you guys already know what today is about. We're gonna start today off with our top 5 sidekicks.
Nice.
Go ahead and pop it off, Curtis.
All right, so at number 5, I do have Tails, Sonic's sidekick.
Somebody's gonna do it.
Of course, it was gonna be me that does it. I don't even like Tails that much, but it's like number 5, whatever. I can go for that.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
What did he do though?
What did Tails do?
What did he do?
What do you mean by that?
What made him an efficient sidekick?
Of efficient sidekick.
He just died a lot.
Not really.
No, I mean in Sonic X,
Use
he
him
was.
use him as a helicopter and shit.
Yeah, I mean he was smart. He was a smart
He was that.
He was a tech
guy. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was a tech guy.
Even in the animated cartoon.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like, you know, Sonic would just ride him over water. Sonic hates water, so we would ride him over water and stuff like that. Number 4 is Daxter from Jak and Daxter. Mm-hmm. Great voice acting on whoever the hell played Daxter. I don't know necessarily who did it, but it was good.
Brian
little...
said he could fly.
Who?
Yeah.
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 Who said that?
That does make him a good sidekick.
One of our homies, Brian.
Yeah, he could.
What up,
Yeah,
Brian?
he had 2 tails. So Daxter though, Daxter was a pretty funny character. He would, you know, do the whole comical relief between all the tensions within Jak 2, Jak 3, all that stuff. Number 3 is Yoshi, of course.
Right.
We talked about mounts. I didn't put Yoshi in there, but I'm gonna put him in sidekicks.
Nah,
definitely.
Yoshi was useful. That motherfucker swallowed.
Yoshi was awesome. My number 2 is Cortana.
I thought I was the only one that caught that.
my
And
God.
Trevor gave me the ugliest face.
What
Continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. My number 2 is Cortana. From Halo.
Cortana was a
Halo,
snack, bro. She
Yeah,
was a
from
virtual
Halo.
reality snack.
Right.
She was helping out, you know,
Holographic
Master Chief, always in his helmet, telling him what to do, where to go, about the opposite. Yeah, I mean in 4, yeah, talking
Bitch,
shit.
get out my head.
And my number 1 is gonna sound very weird, but it's Link, because Zelda's really the star of the show. And if you need a breakdown of that, just let me know.
Yeah.
It is the legend.
Yeah, it is Legend of Zelda.
But like, it's like when she like, it's not a Mario and Peach thing. It's like she doesn't necessarily get captured by Ganondorf. She kind of just plays along with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, she gives Link all the tools to be successful. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, he's kind of the secondary character,
Yeah. Okay. I'll start my
especially in
list.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I can see
Especially
that.
in Breath of the Wild. So that one's up for debate. If anybody in the comments want to debate that, I'm down. We can go ahead and do that.
He's already on edge about EA.
All I'm
Yeah.
saying is Zelda can't whoop Cloud. Link did that.
Look, Cloud. What you mean?
Y'all ain't see that death battle between Link and Cloud?
Is this fan made? Yeah,
I guess it
it
is.
has to be fan made. Yeah, man, fuck that shit.
All right, I'm gonna start my top 5 then. Number 5 for me is Navi. I see Navi as more of a sidekick. I get what you're saying, but
I was gonna,
listen, like,
I was gonna pick Navi, but I was like,
Bitch annoying.
I was
most
like,
sidekicks are annoying.
I was like,
Why they sidekicks?
Yeah, pretty
True,
much.
true.
Number 4, I got Luigi as Mario's sidekick.
Yeah.
You know,
He
being
was not a sidekick.
He was
Luigi is his
definitely-
own
he
man.
can't hold his own.
He can hold
He got his
own.
ass ghosted, literally.
Mario did too.
he had a
Yeah.
vacuum though. What? He saved his brother with the vacuum, fam.
So Luigi
Well,
just
they couldn't,
sucked.
they
He's a
couldn't
hero.
save each other. So
He's a goddamn hero.
He's not a hero. You made me close out my damn list. God damn it. Number 3, I agree. Cortana. Cortana being that beautiful woman.
Snack.
The snack.
Oh my goodness.
Number 2, Diddy from Diddy Kong. You know, Donkey Kong.
He
Really.
was not a sidekick.
Yo, you gotta stop giving these sidekicks credit. They
Diddy
sidekicks.
was the man.
Diddy had his own game and flopped.
Talking about Diddy
Luigi
Kong,
had
right?
Diddy
his.
Kong
Yeah,
Racing.
Luigi did have his actually.
Because
Luigi-
both Diddy's are basically sidekicks. But okay.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But Diddy's more of... Never mind.
That's a music podcast.
Yeah, that's a different podcast. Alright, so number 1 is Vivi for me, Final Fantasy 9.
Was
Vivi
not a sidekick.
was definitely a
Your number
sidekick.
1 was a
Wasn't
Final
even
Fantasy
real to
9
be.
character.
Wasn't even
Huh?
real to
Your
be
number 1 was
a
a Final Fantasy
sidekick.
9
Of
character.
course, you should expect that at this point, though.
No, I didn't.
Most of my number 1's gonna be related to Final Fantasy.
Oh,
You know?
I guess.
Number 5, what you got?
Alright, so for me, the first thing, my first sidekick is actually Pikachu from Pokemon.
I was going to choose that too.
So he actually does stuff.
Who don't do stuff?
None
I
of
was going
yours.
to say Pokemon in general.
Vivi, okay.
Not if you don't tell them, right? Yeah, I mean, facts. All right, the next one is actually Patamon from Digimon, not Agumon. Fuck him. Okay, Patamon was the one. He could turn to Angemon, and he defended his. Agumon kept having to go back and rescue his, so obviously he didn't do that great.
Moto SVRF. I think was that Tony?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
He said a little late. Did anyone say Midna?
Midna.
Who?
Midna. Who's Midna?
I
No,
don't know. I think I know the
I can't remember what Midna.
from
was.
I don't know from you're gonna have to tell me what game.
I feel like it's Tony. He's just trying to play a joke. But I don't know. I'm gonna stay back.
I
Probably.
don't know. Number 3 is the Chocobo, but not just every Chocobo, but the one from Final Fantasy 14, because you could actually make it a tank, you can make it an attack type, or a healing type.
Right.
And that was extremely useful in that game and still is to this day.
Oh, you say what?
Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess. Oh, the little black thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
number
Not bad. Yeah.
Number 4. Now I don't know if he qualifies exactly for a sidekick, but I said Alpha from the Power Rangers because while he wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like out there, he was kind of a sidekick to Zordon, and he was kind of that cat that everybody kind of relied on to get shit done.
That's not bad.
And last but not least, my number 1 sidekick was actually Robin from Batman.
Okay.
Because that, I ain't even got to talk about
That's the
it.
original sidekick.
Yeah, you already.
That's the
you know
sidekick
why
of all
that-
sidekicks.
That is
Yeah.
what that is.
That's definitely the sidekick of all sidekicks. Let's jump to news.
Uh-oh.
Preach, my ninja.
Look. I'm
Don't
just
put the
gonna-
camera on him. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
don't even do. I don't even want center stage. I want to get everybody's opinion because I'm just gonna talk, and that's it.
Oh, I'm finna act a fool. I'm finna say everything.
Okay,
negative
look,
just to spark.
look.
Just a spark.
Look. I don't know how many podcasts we've done on My Ninja already.
Come on, please.
This is 13, I
This,
believe.
huh?
13.
This is
I
14.
14.
actually.
14.
Yes, 14.
We've done side videos. I've done videos on the Soul Dojo. And how many times have I said, EA is going to bite you in your ass?
Every single podcast.
Never said that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He
This
said
is the first.
I
Yeah.
thought you were a huge fan of EA.
I don't.
Look,
I mean,
Yeah.
you haven't been paying attention to the podcast, all right?
Don't you like
Look, even I wasn't finna go that far, goddamn. I did look.
So, Battlefield 5 is down 63% on physical sales.
Mm.
EA, their stock is down 40%. They're doing the whole Pikachu face. All right. That's what they're doing right now. So, let me just say this. I've been saying this shit for a long time. 80's been here. I've been saying it. We've had guests come by. I've been saying it. This is the time now where it's starting to bite them straight in their fucking ass now.
Right.
Because you told, Patrick Soderlund stood here and he said, if you don't like what's going on in this game, please do not buy it. Well, gamers didn't buy this fucking game.
Right.
What I got now during the Battlefield release party that was in Stockholm, Sweden, is that EA thinks that we're upset at just women being in the game. Not the fact that it was a woman with a prosthetic arm and a cricket bat, and there was a dude with a Japanese katana in World War II, which is super inaccurate and just borderline outlandish.
Right.
They think that they're going to be the good people by saying that, no, it's about the women. Gamers are basically women haters, so that's what it's about. Exactly. That's what they think this shit is about when this is completely motherfucking wrong.
Right.
We don't care about World War II women, because there were women in there. We don't care about that. It's the fact that you're telling us don't buy this game, and you're pushing against, like... I'm going to backtrack a minute. They think that they're going to try to push a woman...
agenda.
A woman agenda and try to get, like, women to play this game when this isn't their actual fan base.
Right.
That isn't their fan base. They're trying to push something when we're trying to push back a different way. So it's like, why the fuck do you think that we don't like women in the fucking game? It just doesn't make any fucking sense for EA. And it really doesn't. In your agenda towards women, you're trying to make yourself seem like you are the good guys. Basically. The fucking good guys. And it's like, no, the fuck you're not. Like you're being a fucking shithead right now, and it's like all this hashtag everyone's Battlefield, because everybody's like, not my Battlefield. It's not my Battlefield. Yeah. Now it's like it's like gamers. They're basically just like gamers are just women haters basically, and it's shit.
In what universe?
Yeah,
right. Because if we're women haters, then how do you explain half the people that create female characters in video games? How do you explain the Darksider interview we just did?
Exactly.
Tomb Raider. One of
Tomb
my
Raider.
favorite fucking series is with chick.
Last of Us.
Yeah. Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
Part 2.
And yeah, I don't know, man. These dudes here, and their investors are gonna look at this shit. I don't know what they're gonna say about it, but then it's people. I talked to my man Jay earlier this week, and we talked about just EA and how much money they make, and it's like, will this ultimately really benefit how they make games? Because at the other end, we do have people that buy the sports games.
Right. For what?
We have people that buy Madden. We have people that because while Battlefield still did shitty on the 1 through 5 top sales, like it still was behind Red Dead. Red Dead's been out for 3 weeks now, and it's still in the top 3. It lagged behind, but what was up there? It was still fucking FIFA. Because FIFA is attached to football. Football is the world's game. It's so big. People still buy that shit. Madden is still getting bought. So it's like they're still making so much money from that. From either microtransactions on Madden, FIFA, probably even Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Still.
Yeah, still. So it's like, does this really even affect how they make games? I don't know. We're going to have to see in the future. That leads me to this loot box shit with the government trying to intervene between this shit. Now, I watched this dude. His name was Dreamcast Gaming. Yeah, Dreamcast Gamer or whatever. Good YouTuber. Shout out to him. He had the creator of God of War on there. His name is Jeff Gaff. He's basically saying gamers are entitled because we're sitting here tugging on the government to fucking fix this shit. That's not fucking true. What we're doing is we rose up against Star Wars Battlefront 2, and the government saw that, and then the dude from Hawaii, that's the governor, whatever, he jumped in and decided to say Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a Star Wars themed casino. That's what it is. So that motherfucker is completely wrong when it comes to that. You revert back to EA. EA is going to try to fight this shit because they're slime balls and they're a piece of shit.
Right.
So they can take all that shit from Battlefield, from fucking Star Wars to Mass Effect Andromeda. They can take all that shit, put it with their everyone's Battlefield, put it into a ball, stick it in somebody's foot, and stick it up their motherfucking
and shove it
ass.
straight up his candy ass. I'm so sorry. I don't even know where that came from.
and that's Curtis's rant for EA for the day. I think
Is y'all done and is y'all finished?
Oh.
I thought it was the other way around.
Nah.
Man.
Either way.
Let's go to some more light, though. More EA shit. So Anthem basically got their alpha announced. What do you guys think about Anthem having an alpha 3 months before?
So
You're
what else
fucking idiots.
so what else
You're
we
so
got?
fucking stupid. You're so fucking stupid. You're so fucking stupid. Like, not even a beta. You're getting an alpha for this fucking game.
Okay,
3
so
months out.
I think what they're trying to do, which is crazy, which is scrambling. They're scrambling because they're trying to get people to buy into this game. Let me show you how this game is. It's like, yeah, at the same time, you guys are going to get our feedback, what we don't like about the game, and try to fix it. But now you have a total of 3 months to get the fucking game fixed and get it out there. Yeah. And now you're just shorting yourself. You're shorting your fan base and you're shorting yourself because now you can't provide us with the necessary service that you want us to pay $65 fucking for.
Yeah.
And that's fucking, it's asinine.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. I've seen recent gameplay of Anthem. It's still like...
It's Destiny.
Destiny in third person.
Y'all already know. I'm just
Pretty much
like,
Destiny.
we'll see.
Yeah, what I feel like what's going to happen, they end up going to fucking cancel the game.
It won't go that bad.
They got way too much money invested.
Yeah, it won't go that
Fuck
bad.
EA.
Okay.
With a strong dick.
Whoa.
Okay.
A sick one.
So Casey Hudson's had like a blog post. We're gonna go a little bit more lighter here. Try to just talk about maybe something more positive.
No.
I mean, look.
Let them have it, cuz.
Look.
Give it to them.
Let them have it.
Give it to them.
Preach it.
Look. When it comes to EA, everybody knows they're a piece of shit. At this point, we all know that they're pretty much a piece of shit, and they make so much money off of just their greed and their bullshit, and they're gonna fight this whole loot box thing. And I think the whole Battlefield stuff, like, that is just ridiculous. Like, you really got beat out. You were running the whole time. And I said this on my podcast. Like, I feel like they, on the podcast on Soul Dojo, make sure you hit that up on Spotify. I said that, I was like, 2 years ago, they put Titanfall in a situation that they couldn't win. They couldn't sell well between Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty that year. They kind of put themselves in that same exact position this year.
Right.
And that's what their fucking asses get. They tried to run away from this situation, and it didn't work. By lying and saying that they were going to fix up the game, that didn't work. They ended up going down, I think, 45% behind Assassin's Creed in pre-orders, and then now you're getting exactly what you deserve. Nobody's buying your game. It got cut in half. Like my boy Eric sent me, they got cut in half on the prices. It's only $30 to buy this game right now. So they're, like you said, they're scrambling, and overall this company is just a big old slime ball.
Not only that, they're giving out free on a bundle for the console.
Giving the game out free?
Yeah.
That's fucking horrible.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta drop your game price point, then give out the game for free. That's fucking horrible.
And you gotta think about it this way. What they're doing now is very trash-like, because you put people in the position of who actually supported your game from the get-go. They spent their hard-earned money paying for this fucking game. And now 3 months later or 6 months later, you guys are giving it to people for free? After you just cashed out $60 for me.
It's really only
give me back my whole damn fucking money.
That's probably as fuck too, because now they're like, all they're really trying to make money off now is the microtransactions.
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah, ain't nothing good around Battlefield, and I think the last hope is probably Anthem.
But with Anthem going the way it is, I'm pretty sure EA is going to get to the point where they're just like, you know what? We're just going to fucking do sports game. And I think that's exactly what they should keep doing. Just stick to fucking sports.
Let's throw some microtransaction, even though we said we're not going to put microtransaction in there.
Oh my god.
Big surprise.
Sprinkle it in like salt, man.
You know what's going to happen is Anthem's actually going to be a pretty decent game, but it's going to divide people anyway.
Right.
So that's probably going to happen with Anthem, but
We'll hop off of EA for a minute.
Well, it's still kind of EA-ish, but at the end of the blog post, Casey Hudson's went into how they're working on Dragon Age stuff. So I was like mad as hell reading it. Then I got to the end. I said, "Yay, cool."
I have a question.
Cool.
For you. Did you enjoy the last Dragon Age?
I did.
Okay,
I did. I'm always hyped for a Dragon Age game. I mean, that was the only thing I was like, "Oh, thank God!" So I don't have to be too mad. I can be like, "Oh, they're working on Dragon Age stuff too. Cool."
Microtransactions.
They add that in there. I'll be back on here.
Yeah, bro, because I really don't.
They can do it.
Why though? Why though?
Cosmetic.
Yeah.
It'd probably just be cosmetic.
Either it just don't make sense in a single player game.
Yeah, not
like you know, XP booster stuff.
Yeah.
All that stuff is just that's ridiculous.
That game is it's not necessary.
No. Not at all.
But like you know, the thing with Devil May Cry, like throwing XP boosters in there. I don't know why they're throwing it in single player games.
Yeah. It makes
don't make no sense. It makes no sense.
The grind is never that bad in a single player
It
game.
really is not.
Well, I'm learning, even in some of the revamps. Like I was just talking to one of our friends. I was talking to Rise, and apparently in a re-release of Final Fantasy IX on PlayStation Store, you can press pause, and there's this button you can hit, and it basically puts you in instant trance mode right there. It's unlimited trance. You know that mode inside 9 where it's like you're OP as fuck?
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
So it's unlimited. So even the old games are getting sprinkled in with some of that bullshit.
Oh, wow.
That's why that shit costs $20.
And that's annoying to me because the whole aspect and the whole grind of an RPG game is to grind and work hard and lose a few times because that'll teach you how to play the game.
That's how you get good.
They're handing people stuff for money now.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
What in the hell?
That's fucking frustrating as fuck too.
Yeah.
All right. So Nintendo Switch sold phenomenal for whatever. Nintendo Switch did. Yeah, I couldn't. I was so mad. I got it out. Like I couldn't even get it out.
Phenomena.
So Nintendo Switch sold like a beast over Black Friday. So we're going into some more positive stuff. The Switch became the fastest selling Nintendo console in the U.S. over the 5-day period. Y'all stupid as hell. The Switch had its best-selling week in the United States since launching in March 2017. The company's newest video game console, the Nintendo Switch, saw a 115% increase in sales compared to Black Friday 2017, and sold better than any Nintendo console ever during the holiday weekend. The company said Nintendo has sold more than 1 million games during the holiday weekend and has increased 78% from last year.
But I think a lot of the reason is because people are finally realizing that Nintendo is actually doing it right. They're doing it right over Microsoft, even PlayStation. Yeah. They know how to cater to their fan base the proper way.
You know my boy Scott. Mm-hmm. So a few years, we've had this debate maybe every other year about Nintendo and gaming and where it's going to be and where it's going, who will still be around. And for some reason, he thought Nintendo would not make it. He said, well, yeah, PlayStation and Xbox they don't get into that whole handheld thing, so they could if they wanted to with the better stuff, and I said, yeah, whatever. But they had that opportunity. The Vita was legit. You know what I'm saying? It was okay. The first one was alright. Huh?
Yeah. Honestly,
it was legit. It was legit as fuck. But even when the PS Vita was out, I never bought one. But when I there was no reason for me to buy one. I was always a Nintendo guy when it came to handhelds because of the games they had. Yeah. That shit was fun. Why would I go buy a fucking Vita and get the same games? I got a PS3 at the crib.
Right.
I'm playing on a bigger screen. Yeah. There is no point.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I told her, man, look, Nintendo has been here, almost 40 years now?
Yeah.
I'm 30. Mm-hmm. They was here before I got here. Mm-hmm. So my whole thing is that Nintendo has not been around this long because of sheer dumb fucking luck.
Right.
Nintendo knows what their people want. They know how to make fun games. Mm-hmm. They know what the fuck is going on. They were here before PlayStation was here, before Microsoft was here, before fucking Sega was here. They were here, waving, inviting people, saying, hey, how y'all doing? They had Street Fighter. They had Metal Gear Solid. They had Final Fantasy. They had all that shit before all these other companies had it.
Right.
So I'm gonna need motherfuckers to put respect on Nintendo name, and this right here is the fucking respect they deserve.
What's up, Lewis? Oh, I thought you was waving your hand.
And on top of that, Nintendo is one of the biggest party games ever.
Yeah.
I will never invite.
And plus, on top of that, Nintendo done it right with the handheld of making it a console and a on-the-go.
Oh, like
system.
the Switch. Yeah.
They did it way better than PlayStation ever did.
I told him stop playing with me. Stop playing with me about this shit, man. This shit here is serious, bro.
Well, that conversation must have happened a long time ago.
It has happened a few times over the years.
Nah, like it probably happened during like the Wii coming up because like Nintendo has definitely opted for a lesser console, but just more innovative ways to play games. And we do see a lot of... I think the Switch is doing it so well. It's bringing a lot of games over like Doom and Diablo over.
That was a good fucking port. That
was
an
awesome.
Excellent port.
It is awesome because you're getting your hardcore people over and you're getting your party people that are playing like Mario and stuff like that. You're getting those kind of... both of those fan bases coming to one. I think it's just great planning. Like you got your Legend of Zelda, then you have your Mario within the same year. This year you're getting your Pokemon. Like I think people are underestimating how big Pokemon is right now. Like the Pokemon Go for craze came in at the right time. Then here comes Pokemon Let's Go. Let's drag that over. Let's get all that money from that, and then boom, you have Super Smash Brothers coming out. Few more days, just a few more days, and that's gonna sell out the fucking walls.
They're gonna sell more fucking Switches.
Yeah, and it's the Switch. But I have a question that I got asked. And who asked me? Myself.
Okay.
So, and you asked yourself.
I asked myself.
I said self. Myself said.
I was like, are we looking at a PlayStation 2 thing? Are we looking at something that could possibly pass the PlayStation 2 in sales?
It ain't passing the PlayStation 2, but it's damn sure up there.
It's creeping up.
Like
How
it's
far
close.
away is it?
I don't know exactly how far,
okay.
but
Like, shit,
I know
how far away?
if it's gonna keep selling like this, then we'll see.
Like Smash will definitely fucking help.
Yeah.
Like with the game and Switches alone, it's going to. I mean, who knows what the hell. I mean, we know for a fact that we got the Pokemon RPG coming in, and with the way this motherfucker set up, this beautiful bitch right here, ain't no telling what the fuck that thing's gonna offer.
Yeah.
That RPG gonna be
Lovely.
It's gonna be great.
So
next year we have Yoshi, we have Animal Crossing, we have maybe Metroid Prime. That would.
Oh man.
I completely forgot about.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And there's also rumors of another
Star Fox.
Star Fox and a Captain Falcon game.
Yep, that's gonna be the Switch for you.
Yeah.
That's
All
gonna
they gotta
be the
do is
Switch.
tell
Great
me it's a
games.
brand new Castlevania game coming out in this motherfucking.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
done.
It's out of there.
Done.
So if they're able to spread that out within the whole life cycle of the Switch, also we're probably gonna get a Switch Pro. Maybe a bigger screen, maybe 4K implemented.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I'm gonna need them to fix the frame rate on this shit first.
Yeah, that'll come with it though.
Yeah,
The
like
frame rate.
It drops
when in handheld mode.
Okay.
It doesn't drop it on dock mode. Handheld mode, there. Depending
It's
on
only
the
a
games
slight,
you're playing,
though.
it's not nothing major.
What are you playing and it's dropping?
Diablo and
Diablo.
Pokemon.
I rarely see it drop.
If there,
on
yeah,
From
I'm not saying
from-
it's a lot now by
from
any
dock
means,
to
but you
undocked,
can
it's a
see a
big-
difference.
Undocked,
it's a
I haven't
dip.
seen nothing.
Like
a dip.
if
All I
there's a
see
lot-
is beautiful design choices on undocked.
Look, this ain't Skyrim, man. There are issues with this motherfucker. Skyrim
Wait, you
does
talking
not
about
have issues.
You talking about Diablo?
No, I'm talking about the switching. Like if there is a lot going on in the screen, then the frame rates drop a tad bit. But if there's nothing going on in the screen, like if you're playing Pokemon and you got, all kinds of Pokemon popping up in the grass, you got auras around some, you got just a bunch of stuff going on, then you kind of, my friend, like I did it earlier today. And with Diablo, if you just got a bunch of monsters going and it's a lot of action happening, it kind of slows up a little bit, but it's not something where it's just like, all right, this shit's unplayable. It's nowhere near that.
No, you only notice it because you're a gamer.
Right,
That's all
because
it is.
you after coming from the dock and then coming here, you see that difference. That's it.
This is minor though.
It's not nothing.
Yeah, I haven't witnessed that. I really
Yes,
haven't
he
witnessed
did.
that.
Yes,
yet.
if you go back to our Diablo video, he said the shit.
You did.
I said it dropped.
Yeah.
When?
In the Diablo video.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah,
You gonna go
said-
back and watch it. Oh shit! Whoops.
Hey man, look, we all for it too, man.
No, I'm just saying, like,
It's
I
like-
did not see that shit. Like, during the Diablo video, I was like, oh, it dropped a couple frames, like, here and there. I mean, I've seen it, like, drop, but like, you saying all the damn time. Like,
I didn't say that. I didn't say
yeah,
all the
you
time.
making it seem
Only
like
when there's
all
a
the
lot
time.
going
I
on
just
the
said when
screen.
there was a lot going on. I didn't say it did it a lot at all. No, hell
I'm
no.
actually
I'm
very
saying it.
impressed how good it does in undocked mode. I'm fairly impressed.
It does.
It does some things like they kind of scale back on the characters themselves,
Yeah.
and then they start putting the
emphasis
environments,
on the
the environments,
Right.
and then they put this a little bit of a gray tint over it, a little bit too.
I did see the great tip.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's like it might drop sometimes, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Not a
not.
lot.
No, I didn't mean it was. No, I'm saying when it's a lot going on,
Yeah.
it'll drop sometimes, but no, hell no, not a lot.
yeah, it's actually fairly impressive.
Yeah.
That's very impressive.
All right, on to other news. We're going to talk about. There was a report issued. What was that? Wednesday about GameStop's sales being down tremendously. How do you guys feel about that? What do you think is the cause of that?
Oh, no,
Online,
I think
buying
it's expected.
gaming online.
it
like,
could be all that.
Yeah,
It's
buying.
expected. I honestly think we're just moving away from hard copies.
Yeah,
It-
moving
yeah.
towards digital.
But that's mainly the Sony. That's everybody who creates these games' fault. Because you guys remember whenever you buy your PlayStation 2 game, you open that motherfucker, you have your disc. Then on the left side, you got that booklet. No games come with booklets anymore.
Now that
If
shit.
the booklet is like
if
2
there
pages.
is a booklet.
It's just a warning page.
The crazy thing, it's usually not even anything informative. It's more of a it may be a promo code, or it's a fucking or it's a fucking it's like a promo to something else pertaining to the game that you can buy if you want it. Like on the back of the games.
Game too long
type shit like that. Like if you go to like a regular PlayStation, like the regular PlayStation game.
Yeah.
If you look on the back of that thing, you got 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 screens of gameplay. If you open it up, there's a thick booklet, like a Mortal Kombat booklet. You can see the move sets, you can see all that, and you see the same thing on the back. You open up some shit nowadays, you got a screen. You got a big ass something else down here that's in the game smiling at you.
Tell you how many gigs.
Yeah, like, hey, buy this. And if you pop it open, you ain't got nothing back there but the fucking cartridge or some shit. Yeah. There's nothing else here. And it's like, why would I don't know if I want to buy this. YouTube. You can do all this from your house, by the way. So why would you be at GameStop going?
Well, what I don't understand is like how much gigs games use up now. Everybody just wants to wear out that terabyte so quick.
Yeah,
I mean that's what you're getting it for, though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and especially if you download a full game, you're using a lot more. Me personally, I'm gonna go back to collecting them. That's just me personally, though.
Yeah, I personally buy a physical copy because I like collecting them and putting them on my shelf.
But you also have to kind of think of it as like the business standpoint, because like how much money does it take to go get these copies pressed out? How much of that cost is getting implemented into the actual game? Stuff like that. Because like honestly, like you said, you can look up most of the shit from the game online.
You really can.
And like if you really want a hard copy, you can literally get it delivered to your house. You don't really need to go to GameStop.
Facts, Amazon. And
not only that, and I think GameStop's also kind of biting himself in the butt with the circle of life. You buy a game, you bring it back, you pay $65. GameStop will give you $25 for the game. So it's like,
and then they'll resell it for $50.
Sell it for $50. You know what I'm saying? $49.99, $50.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would I go? That shit makes it's petty. It is. It's petty. It's low key spiteful. But at the same time, you know that they're going to do that. No, it's not just no.
Yeah, why not? If you really like cared about the consumer, why not form like a thing where like, all right, you can lease this game, how much every time you like spend with this game, you could put it into the next game or something where like you're getting something out of buying a game there instead of like, oh, you bought it from us, here's $2 back.
I used to have to call up there. Like, I don't know, I don't know the last time y'all called, but you used to call a lot of these games, not even just GameStop, even other gaming spots, and they would be like, hey, you have so-and-so game. Oh, yeah, we got that, and they'll tell you the price and everything like that. Now, if you call them, well, number one, you got to wait on a fucking automated system just for somebody to pick up the phone when they normally don't. And then, if you do call them and ask them how much it is, they'd be like, you just have to come. 9 times out of 10, they'll tell you just have to come up here and get it if it's there. Like, they hesitate sometimes to even tell you the price. Yeah. The only thing, the last time they've actually been out of a game, like, they not out of nothing but Switches right now.
Yeah.
They got copies of everything else.
Yeah, so, Nintendo's always been hard to...
So,
like, even when the Wii was out.
And I think something else that has something to do with that aspect, too. We live in the generation of, like, we want that instant gratification as well. So it's like, as soon as something's released, we want to be playing that motherfucker. So it's easy to do that digitally. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, midnight release? No, you're getting it at 10 p.m. if you download it digital. Well, I'm just going to download it digital, play it at 10 p.m.
Well, you got to wait 15 minutes. Well, let's see. It take 10 to get to GameStop. You're going to wait in line for 20. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to burn some gas.
You're going to burn gas getting back there. How much money did you really just
You're going to get hungry on the way back home.
Oh, my God.
You're going to blow this $60 game. All you have to do is spend $60 online, but instead you decide to go out here and be a motherfucking social person and you spend $80. You know what I'm saying? So,
I guess I'm just different with that.
But most of the time I go to GameStop just to interact with other people, to get to know other people.
I do that a lot.
Connection with other people, as like we doing that connection with GameStop.
Yeah.
Like,
shout out to Jose.
Yeah.
Yep.
Squad.
Because me and Jose go way back when he first worked there. I was probably like maybe 11, 12 when I first met him, and we became good friends.
Yeah.
And I also worked there too at the same time. I also got hooked up to work there too. And he also hooked me up working at Thinky But
Nigga, we don't care. What the fuck?
But I'm just saying, I like the interaction with the other people. So then again, we can get connections with other people doing media type stuff. That's where I look at going to GameStop late at night.
You can meet people in a game though too.
Yeah, true. No, but
look, man, I like no. Look, no, I mean, I totally get what you're saying, but I mean, I like the midnight releases. Well, the shit there 9 o'clock releases. I like going there and going to get the game because you do meet other people. Red Dead was literally line around the whole building, but I don't know. I just can't. Smaller games, I'll buy it on there. I just buy fucking Octopath, fucking what's the game with the soccer balls and the cars?
Rocket League.
Rocket League, I'll buy it on there. Minecraft, I'll buy it online. It's like, but other games, it's like, no, I think I'll go out there. I'll go pre-order it.
Yeah. How about the fact that if you buy a hard copy, you can't sign into somebody else's Xbox and play that shit?
First of all, who plays Xbox?
Or PlayStation, same shit. If you buy a hard copy, you have to carry it with you to play it at your friend's house.
That's true.
I don't play at nobody house.
Right, I was gonna say I don't think nobody do that. But.
I mean, like a lot of people do it for like sports games and stuff.
Yeah,
you talking about if you want your memory, like your exact memory, you know how you fix that? You get a fucking external hard drive, like I've been telling people to get, because these games get so goddamn costly on fucking gigs and shit. You might as well do that.
I really would like to know why 2K is growing in memory if it is, because it's the same shit every year. So what exactly are they adding?
Yeah, that's what
I'm sorry.
Wait, I'm mad we just got off.
Was that my
got off EA and went back to EA.
Was that my EA shot?
Or 2K.
Yeah. Was that my 2K shot?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm still doing physical.
Edward said, "Bro, Xbox is better."
Please don't.
First off, get off the chat. We don't even want.
No, please. We're not pro PlayStation only. No,
we just
Xbox people. Come here.
We love giving people shit. That's all it is.
I mean, we'll do it for anybody, dog. It don't matter. I got all systems.
For sports, Xbox is the shit. Who's trying to lose in 2K though?
Look, man, when it comes to sports, I don't think it fucking matters what console you got. Right,
Curtis, why you look like a DJ Khaled album cover? You got a headache.
This is like a whole meme right now.
Need an Advil?
This is like a whole
Who is
meme.
that? Who said that?
Whose mans is this?
One of my homies from high school.
Uh-oh, EA rant. Zoom in.
Preach,
No,
my
don't
ninja.
zoom in. No. This fool said sports games are better on Xbox. What the hell? What are you gaining from playing a sports game on Xbox that you wouldn't get on PlayStation? Like, that doesn't make no sense.
The community is different. I get that aspect.
It really is.
No.
The 2K community is shit.
Not. They are all
period.
toxic.
No,
period.
I'm talking about gaming communities in general are different.
Outta here,
Like
bro.
Call of Duty gaming community on PlayStation and Xbox gaming community.
I mean, they all
completely
different.
That's the $100 difference. That's the $100 difference.
That's the difference between me buying this console for that console. Get the fuck out of here.
The 2K people gonna embrace me,
But
bro.
okay.
Like, fuck out of here.
Hold on. The only difference between the Xbox and the PlayStation 3 was Blu-ray. It's literally that entertainment factor.
Hold on, Xbox what?
Xbox 360.
Xbox 360 was the difference between
PlayStation 3 was that
one play Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
Okay, let's talk about the 360 and PlayStation 3. All right, so 360 was ahead of its time because of what happened before. Now, before we finally got introduced to online gaming. Xbox 360 did an amazing job of online gaming.
Yeah.
Parties were amazing. You had some of the best multiplayer games, Halo 3, on that game. You had some of the best games that were coming out for the Xbox 360 that were online. PlayStation 3, the online never kicked off just right until maybe towards the end, but then it started getting the exclusives going on. So I give it to Xbox 360 that generation for that. But when you got The Last of Us kind of sneaking in the back door, that's when it kind of kicked off for the PlayStation 4. Then you start getting all the great creativity from Santa Monica Studios, Naughty Dog, all those games and all those creators started creating amazing stuff. That's what I think ultimately when it comes to that. But when it comes to this console generation and your only opening argument is 2K is better on Xbox than PlayStation 4, that is stupid. They're rendered the same. The button layout is different, fam. That's it. Ain't no fucking community. The 2K community is crap.
Trash.
It's trash. YouTubers that make money off of YouTube for doing 2K stuff even say it's shit.
Yeah.
They have a separate community that loves 2K, but knows the 2K community shit. So fuck that shit, Trevor.
Well, excuse me.
I can't help but agree with my man on this one, man. Like, it really makes
No,
me
but
laugh.
I'm just saying there's a split difference between communities. All I'm saying.
Not with 2K though.
Not 2K, but Xbox.
Yeah, there's a split. There's a split community between Spider-Man on PlayStation 4 and Xbox because there ain't no fucking Spider-Man Xbox community.
You guys are going somewhere else. I'm gonna leave Curtis alone because he's still mad at EA
But
and any
there's
sports
also
game.
okay, you can't really okay, yeah, the games are all basically the fucking same, but like each console has definitely try to please a different sector of their consumer.
Right.
Like especially with Xbox, definitely went the high road and said, all right, fuck it, let's go ahead and throw a fucking TV in there, but Xbox did not Xbox, PlayStation did what? They went more towards games because they saw that with the PlayStation 3. All right, they don't really care about this cosmetic shit Blu-ray. They don't care. Mm-hmm. They rather focus on the titles, the games. Yeah. So they learned their shit that past generation, and this year that's where they learned. Xbox is kind of it didn't fucking work.
Wait a minute. So all right, so you're saying that, right? You basically just justified his point.
Yeah.
Because I thought you was taking up for the homie.
But no, that's what I'm saying. They're all different. Even from console to console, each game has a different community.
Yeah.
Because the community that Call of Duty is going to have on PlayStation and Xbox is not going to be anywhere near the same for fucking PC.
But they don't want
the homie must be in. He must say it's better because he must like TVs. Is that the only? Because he really has.
I'm sorry, dude. You can't convince me that Xbox players just want cable on Xbox.
Right.
Basically, I'm using my Xbox One X is pretty much as my cable box, pretty much.
My shit is a nightstand.
And it doesn't.
He's not lying.
My shit is a
he
fucking
is not
nightstand.
lying.
That's all my shit. I'm not even.
Look what your
lie.
homie did.
Dog, my shit's sitting in there right now, and it's making a damn good nightstand for my Xbox dock. For both of my controllers, dog.
Look, Xbox did the wrong thing when they came out with the Xbox One. It basically was like, look, we're going to put all this cable shit in it. You can watch Netflix. We're going to focus a lot on that, like Lewis is saying. And then PlayStation was like, we're just going to focus on the games.
PlayStation
and that's why PlayStation's winning the game.
PlayStation
that's why they're killing it.
This generation, yeah.
PlayStation said we're going to focus on the shit that we kind of made this fucking console for.
Man, we're going to have to do an episode strictly off of Microsoft and Sony. We need a
someone,
Xbox person.
Well, I think everybody here, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. Yeah, because I think everybody here kind of has the same wavelength going.
But
I need somebody like that dude to say some outlandish shit on here so I can talk about that.
He has, because what would be the argument? He could only go back a generation. He wouldn't have anything for us with this current generation. That's what matters is this current one. Ain't nobody got no 360 or no. I still got my PS3. My 360, I probably still have it too if that bitch hadn't caught that red ring.
I still got my PS2, PS1, and PS3.
But just saying 2K or sports games are better on Xbox.
That's asinine, bro. That made no sense at all.
Unless it's he prefers the layout of
maybe
the parties.
He prefers the controller.
If a tennis game came out for Xbox, that's the only way it's gonna matter. Because then it doesn't come out for PlayStation 4. That's it.
I don't. Yeah.
But even
and for the people that say
MLB 2K, the show is way better than any. I don't even think Xbox has a sports game or a baseball game.
No. You said 2K. No, 2K the show. That's on Xbox.
That's on Xbox.
MLB the show. No, the 2K.
Show.
Yeah, we getting it all mixed up. Yeah, 2K the baseball game is on Xbox. MLB is on PlayStation. Yeah. You made me forget what I was gonna say. You made me forget what I was totally gonna say. But nah, just saying that's weird. Cause get in the chat and tell me why the hell. Because people think that they think people say the Xbox is stronger. Where the hell does it show you at? 0.3 on the processor, maybe.
So it shows,
it
shows them on paper, basically.
No, and even if it, like you said, but even if that's the case, what game are you going to show me that's going to show me how great this is besides Halo?
Well, ain't no game for it, but we got a Hellfire TV. There's a Hellfire TV to let y'all know.
I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna do. When you're playing 2K on the basketball court, like maybe the shadows might render a tad bit better, but you ain't gonna know that. You ain't even gonna notice.
We don't even want the pro Xbox players in the chat to voice their opinion on that. I want that person on the show. Like, forget coming. Come to the show. What day are you free?
So Joe was laughing at Curtis's face earlier, and then Brian said the Xbox store gives out free games like every month. That's
so does PlayStation.
And play.
The thing is, PlayStation did it first.
I lost my 2 hosts.
And PlayStation don't.
PlayStation don't do that shit.
I gotta get it.
okay, but
PlayStation did it first.
Yeah, PlayStation did.
PlayStation did it first.
If you're talking about the backwards compatibility shit, okay. Fucking
PlayStation. Even
PlayStation did it
now,
first.
PlayStation's doing that too, though. If you know that they still come out with games
even on their PS3.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they still give out free games. They still give free games for their PS3 and their PS Vita.
Yeah.
Okay, if he wants to talk about backwards compatibility, I do look at that stuff and I'm like, damn, they got Fable again. Damn, that's awesome. But then I go back to playing Spider-Man and I'm like, fuck that damn console.
Because they live in nostalgia because that's all they can look forward to.
As of right now, yeah.
Yeah.
As of right now, yeah. I mean, now PlayStation's trying to do it too. Mostly everything that Microsoft's trying to do, PlayStation's still trying to do too.
Brian said Xbox has more free ones though.
Free one what?
Games, I guess.
Free games?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, let's say that's the case though.
Okay.
Let's say Sony comes out, we get what, 2?
We get 2 every
two free
month.
games a month, right? Now, my Xbox does collect dust, but I know about what he's talking about.
Yeah,
they got Xbox Live, and then they got like 3 games, right?
Free that play shit.
Now, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I was keeping up with this shit for like 6 months.
Okay.
As far as what they was coming out with.
Yeah.
3 free games to Sony's 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in 6 months, 3 games, 15 games.
But like 2 of them are mediocre.
18 games actually.
One of them is like a classic, and then the other one's always like a free to play.
Okay, so my question is that enough to put you over the top?
That's my point. It's not, because
is that
out
enough?
of 18 games, you probably playing fucking 2 or 3 of them. Out of Sony's goddamn 6 months, Sony's 2 games every month, I'm playing just about all of them.
Whenever they did start doing it, they were like all 3 games were fucking bomb as fuck.
Yeah, they do.
Whoever
they
that
do
is,
have
like,
some
are you
bomb-ass
even
games
playing
now.
these games? No, you're playing 2K. Let's be honest.
No, he's playing
Hey,
Madden.
man.
Like you
Oh
might,
God, you're fucking playing Madden.
like you downloaded that shit and put it in the back somewhere, just like we do on PlayStation. It's good to have, but you're not playing this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not playing none of that shit. It's just something for you to have when you offline. But who the fuck's ever offline?
Yeah,
Like,
because the Xbox doesn't function when it's offline.
At all.
can't
That shit is a brick.
I had an
when it's
Xbox,
offline.
like legit. I got rid of it because I felt like they were leaving people who just bought the Xbox with the Xbox One X.
You get more entertainment out this box than you do out of Xbox when it's offline.
And it only has 2 apps.
I mean, you get
YouTube
more,
and
you get
Hulu.
more entertainment looking at the back of this box than you do out of Xbox offline. I'm just saying.
And I love Xbox. That's the thing about it.
I love Xbox.
I love Xbox.
I like
Xbox.
Xbox.
No,
I like it.
360. I love it.
I love
Yeah,
it.
360. I was in love.
I
with
love the
I love
original
the
Xbox.
I love the original
I love
Xbox.
Madden
That motherfucker was
up
too
till,
heavy, man.
Xbox One.
That first Xbox was too.
So was the first
fucking
PlayStation
heavy.
2.
It was.
That first PlayStation 2 had the fat ass.
No, that PS3 was heavier than a motherfucker.
Yeah, that was a whole motherfucking
I was about
motor.
to say, how are we going to just judge consoles off of just how big they are? It's what goes on the screen?
Brian said Red Dead 2, man. LMAO.
Oh God, they gave them Red Dead 2 for free. I'm
No,
guessing.
they're not.
Oh,
Hell no. People still gotta see. People ain't even got the game all the way through yet.
No, but people have been saying on that bullshit, oh, Red Dead plays better on the Xbox One.
no, it doesn't. It plays exactly the fucking.
It
same.
plays the same, boy. You probably just get maybe a different shadow.
Hold on. Well, you know, I got that processor. The show it play well. It's not about the processor you got. Can the game push that processor? No, it can't.
I'm not trying to demean nobody, but niggas don't know shit about that shit. Let's be honest.
It's not
No,
about
because
the
if you really did, you'd be on PC.
Niggas
Yeah,
can't spell.
you know what I'm
process.
Say that shit again, Luke. Say that shit again.
I love
And I have a gaming PC on top of that.
Oh my god. Exactly. If you cared about that shit, you would say, fuck this shit.
Pull out your shit and be like
PC.
PC Master Race in this
PC.
hole.
Like
but
you-
ain't none of y'all doing that, you broke asses, so shut up.
I'm trying to get on that
Exactly.
shit, but I'm too broke to do that.
Man, hey, that shit was right.
If
You
everybody-
cared
if we-
about that
if
shit.
we had the money, everybody in this bitch would be lined
Yeah.
up with a PC.
If you cared,
I would be lying. I would have a
have
straight
three in
gaming.
my house.
Yeah, bro. I
One
would
in
have
every
me a
room.
game. Look, man, you
One
ain't
in
gotta.
every
I
room.
don't claim this whole master race stupid shit, but having a PC basically allows you. Steam, okay, is the greatest
It
goddamn
really
thing
is,
going.
man. You can buy.
Y'all
all
over
your
here
games
talking
on
about
there
how
half the
Xbox
price.
or Xbox got all these three free games. Steam got a whole fucking category of free games, just free fucking
You can
games,
literally make a Steam account just to like throughout your life, just get the free games,
bruh.
and then just at some point get a computer and then just download them.
and
fast.
with PC, you can customize the PC. You can customize your
yours.
keyboard, mouse, however you can dual screen
You
it.
can actually
Whatever the hell you
connect
want.
Triple
a
screen.
controller.
Yeah, you can do whatever the hell you
This
want.
is the only thing you can't get on PC.
It's
this
the
shit.
Switch.
This is the Switch. This is the only thing you can't get, and this is also another reason why these motherfuckers are
But
genius.
mobile gaming, bruh.
Let's not start on that, please.
Hold on. Is that a real
Somebody
comment?
say that? I was gonna say, look, dog. I was gonna say, look, dog. Chill.
Look how red Kurt.
Like literally, this whole time I
Oh,
was zooming into
shit.
Kurt's face and somebody said mobile gaming.
I would have been over here
I
like,
was like,
chill,
what
bro.
in the
Chill, bro.
Hey,
Like-
hey, another thing, PC has mods.
Yeah.
Mods
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
fucking hard.
Well, then
to Shell said
yeah.
PC for mods and performance definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially
hell
mods, yeah. I was like, this is Triggered Podcast now?
Yeah, bro,
this
because
is
look,
about
I
to
would have
piss-
been like, hold on, bro.
Don't
chill,
say
fam.
nothing.
Chill, bro. Like, chill.
I would have started off fucking mobile. I'd have been mad as shit.
I would have been already would have felt a
Motherfucker would have been
storm
flipping
coming.
tables and shit, breaking shit.
no.
Would
Fucking
have put
mobile.
Louis' whole computer through the table, mad at one motherfucker.
Please, we're not getting on nobody in the chat. Express your opinion.
Yes,
This is
we
here.
love that shit.
What this is a passionate discussion, man. We ain't on nobody ass, but when you bring out these type of this motherfucker might be, but when you bring out everybody at the end of the day, we all gamers with our own opinions and shit. That's what this whole podcast is about,
That's
man.
fact.
Yeah, because honestly, we are very heavily into like story based games.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of friends that are very like opposed to that and like
Oh,
only
bring them
play
to the chat, Mom.
multiplayer, like competitive
Sports games. Yeah.
Like not necessarily just sport games, shooting games, just whatever is like team based, like Overwatch a lot too, like that shit. I know a lot of friends are into
Because
that
niggas
shit.
don't know how to play by themselves.
There's that, and then them saying cats
But
that
there's
be
also like motherfuckers are just way too
What you looking at me
competitive.
like that for?
them saying cats too that be screaming team this and team that. Half of y'all suck.
Hold on, I want
Half
to know
y'all
what Curtis
know
is
what the
looking at
hell
me
y'all-
like this for. What I do?
I didn't say you did anything.
I caught on.
Yeah.
I caught on.
Someone over here probably needed to just take their own advice.
Oh, okay. I just picked up.
That's
on
why I
all
caught
this.
on when he was looking.
Yeah,
I'm
I was like, wait a minute, I just got-
I played more single player games than you have played in your life. My hours are way above yours, by the way.
That nigga just
But-
threw that out there like
I just want to throw that out
Like
there.
you- like he got rid of
that.
that.
When we had
So,
a podcast, and
my
talked
homie
about
said-
single player game. And you,
That nigga said like he just got
Your
rid
past
of
hours and your current hours won't add up.
Okay,
to
I have a question.
I think he's just basing that off of Final
just-
Fantasy
I'm-
9 alone,
yeah, no.
I'm sure.
No, not at all.
'Cause-
So my homie, I'm pretty sure this is his first time watching. He said, "So y'all saying y'all would take a Call of Duty storyline over an online?"
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Time out. Let's just
Wait.
go around the table.
Wait,
Let's
wait
talk
a minute,
about
wait a
this.
minute, wait a minute.
Let's talk about this.
Wait,
Hold
a
on.
Call of Duty story over an online Call of Duty story?
No, online Call of Duty, period.
No, like multiplayer versus.
No,
story.
hell no, because Call of Duty is meant to be online.
Yeah.
No, but the storyline is also great.
But
Modern Warfare
I can-
2 had an amazing
yeah,
storyline.
okay,
around
yeah,
the
Black
storyline,
Ops
though.
story and all that stuff is great, but we do need story modes in games though.
Yeah,
we do
there
need
is to
that
be
because
a
there's
reason.
people that like that shit.
Yeah.
There is people that like that shit, and the fact that they did that in this day and age is just means that they're just going more for the money than and the fact they got rid of it for Blackout. They're not just following the money, they're following the trends.
Yeah.
Treyarch is supposed to be somebody that pushes the gaming industry, not just follows it. That's the issue with that. So ultimately, if that's the answer to your question,
I
my man.
honestly, I think Call of Duty, like, they got to a point where, like, okay, this is how much space we have for a game. This is what our tradition is multiplayer. We have to keep that.
Yeah.
Our people love zombies.
We gotta have zombies.
It's a blackout. We
Yeah.
have to have it.
Yeah.
And now we're stuck between campaign or a blackout.
Mm-hmm.
So like the campaign's gonna take up that story, or the entire blackout map is gonna take it. And I think they had to jump on that
Because it's
The
cash grab.
battle royale.
wave.
Because
Yeah.
it's cash grab.
Wave.
That's all it is.
And I mean, even Red Dead did it.
Mm-hmm.
But even though we talked about how Red Dead did it, it was genius.
It's genius as fuck.
And it's like,
But
Damn.
they're going off it the same way they've gone off.
now.
yeah.
They're doing it the same way they've done it since GTA
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Like their online has just been a part of the story. That's just how it is, and it's amazing. That's
Yeah.
just how Rockstar operates.
Yeah, Rockstar's great. Damn, like y'all just throw in anything at this point because we
Which is
just
fine.
going in on everything.
Yeah.
We going in on everything.
Rockstar is also one of those few developers that people can still kind of depend on too for a solid game.
Oh no.
And it's been that way.
Because
Like it's a lot of people losing credibility.
Not out of the 10
They-
times everything they drop is gonna be like. Honestly, I'm still waiting for a bully something.
Oh my god, I'm waiting on a
Like,
bully
oh
game,
God,
dude.
I'm
You're never
waiting
gonna
for
get
those-
another one.
I need it
Yeah, I
to
think
take
so.
place in Hogwarts.
It's not gonna happen.
What?
Yeah, I really need them to drop a Bully 2 game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've heard rumors about that for years,
Yeah.
and I'm still waiting
Oh
on
my
it.
god, how many people?
You'll be
got-
waiting forever for
how many
those.
people did-
Because that style of game has gone out of
And
style.
honestly, that
We're going with fads.
the
currently
first
now.
one, the first one
Yeah.
came out for like our generation perfectly.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
I think that game was also
That
ahead
shit
of
was
its time.
great.
And the thing is, I never played that game.
Really,
Never?
It was
played
also the funny thing about that game is also one of the few games that was kind of educational too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It,
It
was
did
like a
something.
kid version of GTA.
Yeah, it did something that most games cannot do.
Yeah, I've seen
You know
gameplay.
what I'm saying? So it was pretty
I
much it.
honestly, it was a great game. Like they had the skateboarding and like everything. Honestly, that an adolescent would do was perfectly in that game. It was great.
It was one of those things with relatability. Games like that win with relatability factors. I can't relate to a Call of Duty player because I'm not in the fucking military. So it's like relatability. Gets
That's
you
what I
along.
said
But I can
last
kill
week
some
about
Nazi
Detroit.
zombies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I watched the first half of the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I
That
gotta
game,
play
I'm
it.
cool with you watching because I have to watch it too. But when you buy the game, you play it. You're literally
I-
watching the thing anyway.
Yeah, it's
It's
basically a
basically
movie.
that story.
Hey,
Yeah.
I could let you borrow the game. I have the game.
Say
He
less.
ain't gonna play it. He gonna play Madden instead.
I'm playing Madden to see what the storyline was about. I didn't know what Long Shot was. So let me check
Oh,
it
Long
out.
Shot was garbage.
It was. It is.
I
I'm
was
halfway
mad.
through.
You didn't even get to play as the guy. I
No,
was like,
it's trash.
bullshit.
No, you get to play as him.
It's
Well, like,
EA.
as
It's
him, but not
bullshit.
in like the career. Can you? Like,
Damn it, Kurt.
I don't know.
It's EA. It's bullshit. Like,
Oh,
like the FIFA
shit.
has its own journey mode, and it is fucking good. It's actually good, but it's stupid because you're all like nobody plays this story mode, right? Nobody plays it, but you're focusing on it so much, and you're not focusing on everything else that everybody else has played, which is the career mode, which is pro clubs. You're not
Pro
focusing
club.
on any of that. Yeah, yeah, pro club, but.
Hey,
And, like, the only reason why Pez doesn't get the love is because they have all the license for all the leagues. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. And Pez is the grown man FIFA game. Like, it's so good. It's really good. So,
Aside
yeah.
from when it's not pissing you off.
No, Pez does not piss me off.
Oh, is it FIFA
No.
that pisses you off?
FIFA pisses me off.
Heads only pisses him off when he loses.
Oh.
Maybe,
I,
I don't know. Like, not really.
I watched the Soul Dojo. I saw how hard you grip that
Nah,
controller.
nah.
You almost broke that motherfucker. Yeah, you don't want to talk about it.
Pez, I understand. I'd be like, okay, they went defensive or they played a certain way. They played us out the park. I'm on a stupid, sorry-ass team. Fine. FIFA, motherfuckers could bounce the ball with their foot, do a scorpion kick, hit it off their ding-a-ling, and then do like a bicycle kick, and then it goes in the back of the net 50 fucking yards out. And I'm like, how the fuck did... What? On PES, you try to do that, and the ball goes somewhere else. It just fucking flies out
I
of
just
the
want to
arena.
know what a scorpion kick is.
Oh, it's like you got. I'm gonna show you it. There's a goalkeeper that does it. He did it back in like '96. The ball was coming, and he was like I ain't gonna do it on. I can't.
Yeah, you.
But the ball was coming and he just like double kicked it like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you like jump and kick it.
Yeah.
Over.
He did that to block a shot.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this Mexican goalkeeper, it was gangster as hell. So yeah. So scorpion kick off the ding-a-ling, back in the net. Back in the net.
New comments.
I'm pretty sure after that ding. I mean, Kurt just probably ran everybody off.
What
Yo, in the chat, give us another topic because we're on fire right now. We'll take one more topic. Huh?
What was our next topic?
It was.
I was gonna say, did we have one?
Yeah, we did.
We'll take one more like anybody because we really didn't have any, and the fact that everybody in the chat did such a wonderful job of adding in so much, and we're just talking.
I know,
We're just freestyling.
Next topic was supposed to be PlayStation Classic.
Oh, we just want to talk about how classic was. Yeah, that's just.
Okay, while he's talking,
enlighten me.
get in the chat. We're gonna talk about something else right after the PlayStation Classic also. So
All right,
we'll take topics.
So we've experienced the Nintendo Classic. It's this trend going on with these classic systems.
Yeah.
And the first one did very well. The Nintendo Classic did very well.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're having a release of the PlayStation Classic. It is doing terrible in sales and pre-order sales. I want to know you guys' perspective on why it's happening like this.
Pre-order, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Either something came out and said that maybe something weird is going on with it, and everybody's kind of staying away from that. I really don't know what's going on with the PlayStation Classic because then, like you said, the Nintendo one is doing so well. I think the issue with this PlayStation Classic is they don't have Spyro, they don't have Crash Bandicoot, they don't have any more headliners besides what Final Fantasy VII and something else. They do have Rayman, which I like, but they do have some lower tier PlayStation games.
But they don't have the top tier, the upper echelon.
They don't
the
because
greatest.
the PlayStation one. I mean, the Nintendo one came with like what Yoshi's Island and stuff like that. So the really really big headline in Nintendo games.
Even why would you do that though?
Okay.
It makes no sense because honestly, when I seen it, I was hyped. But then as the days went by, I started to question why that was a thing. Playing Tekken 3 for me would be great, but I have Tekken 7.
Yeah.
There is no point in putting Spyro in the game. We just got both new Spyro and Crash games this year.
Yeah.
Everything on the PlayStation Classic most likely has a newer game you can play that's better.
Yeah.
So why spend money on this classic thing where I still gotta pop this shit open? Well, you ain't gotta do that, do you?
No.
It's all over.
Oh no, it's all
So
It's just for aesthetic.
So and then a lot of those games, even the ones that's not out, you can probably get on the PlayStation 4 and the PSN.
Yeah.
So there's no real reason to buy it. Whereas with Nintendo, even though we do have like that Nintendo free app, which is cool as fuck. By the way,
I love that app.
So even though we have that, again, it's fucking Nintendo. It goes right back to what I was preaching about earlier. These people have respect on their names, man. Like, I will buy a Nintendo Classic and not be mad about it.
Okay, my homie
Lord.
Edward, the one that's been giving us
There we go,
comments.
4K TV.
Okay, he this one's helping you out. It was Rene Higuita, the dude with the scorpion kick,
Yeah.
Mexican.
Oh shit! Okay. Yeah.
You had to get back on Curtis' good side some kind of way.
He said this was the first time watching, so I was right. His first time watching. He said he'll watch it again.
Yeah, dude, it was such an awesome scorpion kick. It's probably the best football.
Honestly, I don't even watch football.
moment.
I know what you were talking about.
Yeah, that was awesome.
My daddy right now.
Okay,
there ain't no real football.
But back
Daddy Matt, can you not?
Pops,
to
can you
the
not, bro?
back to the PlayStation Classic. I'm looking at prices for the original PlayStation right now. You can buy it on Baya or some whatever the website is. $29.95 for the original PlayStation.
If it worked.
I mean, I think you have to. It has to work for you to sell it.
On certain websites.
Yeah, on certain websites. Yeah, but like, $29.95. You can buy quarter of the price, and you could probably buy like 50 games at like some pawn shop or eBay.
Yeah.
For like another $25. Is it really worth spending $100 on when you can have the actual system?
Okay, so with what Mac is saying, what you were saying, I think we need to remember we are gamers and we all stay close to this kind of stuff. There's a lot of casual people that haven't played games in a long time. They're probably gonna definitely pick that up for some reason. So I know PlayStation's probably looking at those people to definitely target them. That's what they're gonna try to. They're gonna try to get the $100 out of them.
Also, one thing about getting an older system or the original system, we got to remember these new TVs coming out.
Oh,
like
yeah.
even my
Yeah.
new one in there, it does not have an audio and those cables. You
They
can
do
buy an
sell
adapter,
adapters, yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't want
Like,
an
yeah.
adapter.
I mean, not only that, you're also thinking like these casual people who haven't played games in a while. Let's be real; they're normally older than I am.
Okay.
So they remember
That's an old
Nintendo.
motherfucker.
They remember
I was
Nintendo.
waiting for that.
they remember Nintendo, and they most likely stopped gaming around the time PlayStation
Yeah.
came out.
Okay, so then the casual people that are gonna buy it, do you think that they picked the wrong games for the
Yes,
casual people?
absolutely.
Because
Okay.
I mean, if you think about it, you'll see a mom like, oh, this looks cute for my son to buy. Not really kid friendly games on there.
Yeah.
I would say, you know.
Like I said, I think it's because crashes and all that. That's like the game that everybody knows. If it had Crash Team Racing, I would have bought one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What happened? What happened?
And give me online on
put
it.
They could have just put a myriad of just different games that people kind of forgot about. Like, anybody remember the very, very first State of Emergency game?
Yeah,
Like, it was just a crazy running gun game. It was just a bunch of fucking fun.
But you gotta make sure it's good with the the diagonal buttons.
It came out with all that though.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
So it was like it was out with that. There were a lot of games. Jaquito was like a beat 'em up game.
Okay.
It was a lot of cool games that they could have put that really are under the radar that everybody kind of forgot about.
Motor.
Yeah,
What's that?
the motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
The jet ski motorcycle game.
Yeah, like
Racing
it's
game.
it's
That would have been one.
it was so many games they could have put. So many other games. They didn't have to put the most popular ones on there because, like I said, the most popular games we got later versions of.
Okay,
You know
you
what
know
I'm saying?
what
On
would be
PSN.
really cool, like for me to see. I don't know if y'all remember those, but like in the video game magazines, they would have these little demo CDs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
If
yeah.
they would have had like maybe 2-3 demos of some cool ass games, that would have been cool too.
Yeah.
So why is it ultimately failing? I guess is it because Nintendo
Well,
does it so well?
From my inside source, I know that
The
you have
connection.
Yeah.
You also had to buy an adapter piece for the PlayStation Classic.
Wow.
That wouldn't make or
And
break me.
I think that's like $30 or $40.
So,
Oh
are you
shit!
saying-
what
Yeah,
I-
Are
that,
you saying
That's
it
a
doesn't
game,
come
bruh.
through an HDMI?
That's a game.
Damn.
No, that's I think it's either the power or the HMI. I don't know, but he told me from what I heard from him, he said it's either gonna be like $30 or $40 for that adapter piece just to even play the PlayStation Classic.
Oh my goodness.
And then on top of
Then
that,
that's why it's failing.
yeah, that's
Damn.
why it's probably failing because you gotta buy another adapter piece.
So,
For it.
It's not even on the box, is it? Or is it really small on the box?
I think
It-
it's like
It's probably tiny on the fucking
I
box,
think it's
dude.
tiny on the box.
And that's some shady shit from Sony. I'm not
Yeah.
talking
That's some.
Sony. Bro.
Well, they had
just,
somebody from Activision working on that shit.
Fucked up.
EA.
But
Yeah.
one thing I do respect about how Nintendo works,
Yeah.
Nintendo came out straight out, was like, yo, guess what? We coming out with a GameCube controller with the drop of Smash Brothers. But nigga, you gonna have to get this adapter to play with this controller.
Yeah.
They tell you right there.
And they told you can play your old GameCube controller on it too,
Yeah, cool.
if you still have it.
Yeah.
ultimately, the conclusion of why this shit's not doing well is because it's just not worth it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really not worth it.
There are a myriad of different reasons, but they all point to it's not worth it.
And I think Nintendo does it
Then
best
probably
anyway.
Most
Yeah.
people, most people still.
I keep
Yeah.
Then on top of that, most people probably still have their
gonna learn, bro.
Max, they gonna figure
gonna
out
learn.
what
So,
they
so question. Should they bring out a 64 classic?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no, cuz I wasn't done with the question.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on, you did something to me real quick, man. Hey, touch me.
Is it a 64 classic or just we can just buy the 64 games on the Switch?
Both.
Give me an app on the Switch. A 64 game, because I would love that.
You know,
Or should they do what they do with the Nintendo right now, with the Nintendo Online stuff? Is like they give you an app, like you said, you pay your online fee and you get a little library of 64 games. Or do you pay $100 for a N64 classic?
so it depends. It depends on. I don't know. I'm one of those guys who had a PlayStation. I never got a 64. So it depends.
Poor soul.
Yeah. It depends on
Okay.
who.
Hold on. Tichelle said it's the AC adapter, right? But the adapter is like $7 on Amazon, though.
Oh wow.
It's not terrible.
No,
But that's
not
all.
bad.
If it's that cheap, why the fuck just not included with the game?
Yeah.
The game console. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
like my whole thing, how were the memories on those games on 64? Because this thing doesn't have, it has memory, but not that much. And I don't know how much memory games like Mario 64 would take up on a console.
See, that's where I'm wondering, why can't you just do like a fucking, basically make it a fat memory that you just plug into your TV and just, you know? Like, hasn't there been like some type of
something
Nintendo
like that?
game
Yeah,
before?
it's something like that that does something. I
think
remember seeing something like that.
it was just a controller that you plugged into the red, white, and
but it's older
yellow.
stuff though. It's like
and
it's hard
literally
shit.
The game had the controller had all the things, and you just played on your TV.
I think I'd much rather have it on Nintendo though, because I don't really want to pay $100 and have preset games, because they can add in games on.
That's
Nintendo.
one thing I'm loving about that.
Yeah, that's
like
dope.
you get on it one week, next week you have this whole new set of games.
Yeah.
Like fuck, and you can play the previous.
Brian said,
Yeah.
"Dude, I fucks with Star Fox."
Starbucks.
Star Fox,
Slippy.
bro.
Slippy.
And they have like what, Battle for Atlas? They have Star Fox on there for the Switch. Battle for Atlas, whatever it's called, Starlink or whatever. Yeah. We need one more. We need one more topic. People in the chat, we need one more topic. Just throw something stupid.
Yeah, give us something to
Do we
debate
have
with.
anything
I
or
like
something?
that. Oh no, that's it for our
We got-
news topic, I believe, right? We
Damn,
got
we was on
20
news for that long?
Bruh, yeah, because we had the questions from
We
there.
got a couple of topics
Yeah.
popped in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just go ahead, throw in one more. We'll start with 20 questions.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Curtis, you're on duty for that today, right?
Yep, that's what I'm trying to find right now. As soon as I find it. As soon as I find it.
Toe Jam and Earl.
What in God's name?
Why can I not share this?
Here it goes. Okay. Are we ready for my ninja charades?
We need a mute song for that, bro.
Are we ready for my ninja
Any
charades?
comment questions at all?
What's that fucking?
Hey, we starting my ninja or what?
No, yeah, I was just double checking.
No. All right. Let's go. We got people live. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing it. Okay, so we have to ask. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm tripping. I'm waiting for
What
somebody
year?
to ask for some reason.
Year, genre, what type of game?
Damn.
Let's go ahead and get those out of the way.
I'm gonna answer one. So pick one.
What year?
What year? Let me pull it up real quick.
Who's best at 2K? Me.
What?
Duh.
Oh, I thought you had somebody.
No, yeah, that's the comment.
What
Who's
is it
best
say?
at 2K? Either me or Luis.
Yeah.
Nobody in here plays 2K except for me.
I played it. I suck.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you
Look,
trash
we
in
still
most sports
have
games.
that tie. in our
Yeah, we
series.
got to finish our series.
Look, let me tell you something, Trevor. Suck my dog.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
It came out in 2001.
What system?
GameCube.
Just GameCube?
Yeah.
What genre?
It's considered a puzzle strategy.
Who?
Puzzle strategy.
The main character, male or female?
Unisex.
Pick mine.
Damn, that was good. Ching ching. Was that as fast as Mac?
No.
I'm gonna compare them both. That has to be pretty quick.
That was pretty quick.
That was pretty quick.
quick.
If you guys didn't tune in last week, Mac had a pretty fast one. I mean, you always real fast with the lady. But you know.
Look, she knows she is. If you're watching this, they lying.
Oh, we getting him in trouble. All right, ladies and Mac. Let's go to the next game. Okay, so let's go. Go ahead.
Year.
2001.
System.
GameCube.
Genre.
Yeah, low key.
Platformer party.
I think so. Or one of the Brian
What's
guessed
up?
it. I just think the delay got him.
What'd he say?
Pikmin.
Oh, good job.
I didn't own a GameCube like that, so
He's
and
like, I'm out.
I sure as hell didn't play shit like Pikmin.
Is it? Oh, that's a dumb question.
What year again?
2001.
2001 on GameCube.
Platformer.
Platformer.
Who's I was about to say who's the main character?
Party.
Main character, male or female?
Male.
Is the main character an animal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play GameCube like that.
Yeah, I was just like, bro, I didn't play GameCube.
I know.
Uh-oh. Somebody stumped.
Devs? Who are the devs?
Yeah, who developed it?
The developers were Amusement Vision. Y'all said the developers.
Who?
Who published it?
Said it was the animal.
Sega.
Sonic.
It's a Sonic game.
Nope.
It's not a Sonic game.
It's not a Sonic.
Nope.
game.
Who else was an animal?
Is that about eight questions?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll say eight questions. People in the chat, help them out.
Is this a part of a bigger series?
No.
So what's this?
Is the character a Tasmanian devil?
No.
What? What character was a Tasmanian Devil?
There is a game with
On GameCube.
there's a game on GameCube. He's a Tasmanian devil.
Okay, so
Can't remember.
2001
Mm-hmm.
GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
And you said it was platform.
Mm-hmm.
What setting?
Tropical Island.
Unisex animal.
No.
No, that was the last one.
Unisex animal. Tropical on an island.
I don't want to give out the animal.
Is it a hedgehog?
Because at that point, we'll probably... What we just
No,
said.
it's
Sonic.
not.
We just- we just said
You're at to 11.
Who the fuck was on an island?
Does he have a weapon?
No.
Who the fuck was on an island?
Oh! Is the okay? So Tichelle said, "Is it the game with the monkey? Is it Escape something?
Ape Escape?
No.
It's not
Oh.
Escape.
It's not Ape Escape. That's 12.
It's with the monkeys and the balls?
Monkey Ball?
That's it.
Yeah.
Monkey Ball.
The only reason I know that shit was because
That game was fun as fuck, though.
Monkey Ball, yeah.
Monkey Ball was fun as
Tichelle
fuck.
helped out with
Yeah,
that shit.
Tichelle, you
Yeah.
low-key got
The
that.
Monkey Ball was in my head, but it was deep in that motherfucker.
It was back there.
Yeah, man.
Under all that hit.
Yeah, man.
You
With
know what's
the Afro
funny?
pick.
You know what's funny? My next game was Ape Escape.
No.
So, but I have an alternate. I have an alternate.
Okay, I was gonna say shit.
Yeah, the one game I would have got.
Oh, I know that game.
Yeah, I know
This is a
that
game
one.
I was.
Oh yeah. But I do have an alternate game.
Low-key, Ape Escape was my shit.
Yeah.
Ape Escape was
That's
dope.
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
that
first
was
game
a
I
fun
played on
game.
PlayStation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead.
Year.
She said I couldn't remember the name though.
Yeah, 1996.
Oh,
Console.
Shit.
Place.
Sega Saturn, PlayStation 2, PC, PlayStation 3, Xbox
So
360.
remade it.
Genre.
Oh, I think they made newer ones for it,
Oh,
like
okay.
new ones.
Genre.
Genre, I know what it is, but I want to be very. It's an action game. I'm very surprised it's an action game, but it's an action game.
Main character, male or female?
I want to say he's male. Yeah.
Setting.
I want to say it takes place in like London or something.
So kind of like casting
Like
and
it
stuff.
maybe a fictional London.
96. So what were all the platforms? PlayStation 2, you said? I heard.
No, the PlayStation 2 was in '97.
Yeah, but it did come out on
But you
PlayStation
said
2.
it was-
It first came on Sega Saturn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who published and who developed and published? I guess that's 2 questions. Huh?
Yeah. No, I'll take both of them. That's about. I think that's.
6.
7. Yeah, 6. We'll say 6. Developers is Sonic Team and publisher is Sega.
Sonic Team. There's been a lot. Sonic Team did a lot of fucking work.
Shadow the Hedgehog?
Nope.
No, not in 96.
No,
That's
that's
7.
right. He did say 96.
Oh, it's 97 or 96?
Yeah, 96.
Were they even? Was the main character even an animal? Let's get that out of the way.
Damn. The main character is like a jester. 8.
I think I know the game.
Yeah, I know the game.
I don't know the name of it though. I think I know exactly what that main character is.
I know what it is, and my cousin plays it all the damn fucking time when we was younger.
Y'all got me because I have no
I
idea.
know
what's the
the
name of that
exact
damn
character, but
fucking
I have no
game?
idea the name of the game
With
though.
a jester?
Yeah.
Yes, it's just.
But it's not like he was. I know what it was.
I don't want.
I didn't play that
Fuck it
shit
up.
though.
Okay, I think Tony has the answer. Sega Knights.
Yep. And I bet you he looked it up, bastard.
No, him probably.
He probably did.
Yeah, it's Knights.
I'm gonna try.
Is that the name? Is that the name you had in your
Let
head?
me see.
N-I-G.
I gotta see. I gotta see what it looks like.
Yeah.
No, it's Knights, like regular Knights, yeah. Had a dope soundtrack.
Low key want to do another one just because some of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I had Ape Escape, but then I had...
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly because I remember playing the pinball game inside fucking Sonic
Yeah.
game, and that's
Yeah.
one of them.
Dope. Yep.
It was Knights, yeah.
It was that
Yeah,
game.
once I said Jester, that was really...
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
Easy to
because
get.
I couldn't
I envisioned
remember.
this is
I
who
couldn't
I
remember
envisioned.
the name of
That's
the
when
game.
I was like, okay, yeah, I know.
Because my cousin used to play it all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Tony
Knights.
said, "Nah, I didn't look it up." Haha.
Stop you lying.
You look like a brother that play Knights, fam.
Let's do one more. We got time.
Do one more?
Yeah.
I gotta think of one more.
I mean, y'all got one in y'all head that y'all could do?
Come over and whisper it in my ear.
I
Lord.
might got one.
This nigga tripping.
I got one.
No,
Let's
you
go.
You ain't got one.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Genre.
Let me see. Action adventure.
Console.
PS2 and Xbox.
What year?
2003.
Ooh.
2003,
Action adventure.
Adventure.
2003
PS2,
and came
Setting?
out for...
You in a
Don't get.
building.
Don't. What?
You're
Just
inside
in a building?
You're just in a building?
You're in a animal building. Like animal testing building.
That is so many games.
Not really.
Yes, it is. There are a million games where you're in animal testing buildings.
Jurassic Park Genesis.
No.
Yeah.
Dino Crisis.
No.
I might be close. 'Cause that's
Action
too many-
adventure.
Yeah.
Who published it?
Oh, shit. Crystal Dynamics.
What? Really?
Ew.
Who developed it?
Oh no. Who published it was Square Enix. The developer is Crystal Dynamics.
In an animal testing? Square Enix?
Yeah.
Main character? Male, female?
Male.
Obviously, right? Could he have other teammates or was he on his own?
He had a sidekick.
Yeah, sidekick.
Square.
Square Enix, right?
Square Enix, though?
What the fuck did Square have their hand in at that time?
2003.
And that was Xbox and PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Action adventure.
Animal testing lab. What the fuck?
So,
Is this game based off a movie?
No.
No.
I know you said the game takes place in a building. But what's the actual setting of the world?
You trying to escape out of this building?
No, what's the setting?
No, where is
what?
this?
Where?
Is it
Like
in New
time
York?
period? What time period? Like where are we at?
Shit. It really didn't have like an actual time period. This is like pretty much. I'm gonna say like now type setting.
The game just started in
Modern.
a building.
Like
Like a modern setting? Okay.
Yeah, modern setting.
Okay.
You said the point of the game was to escape out the building?
Yeah, the whole point is escape out the building and also rescue other animals.
So you're an animal.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay.
What? Square Enix made this?
Yeah.
Well, they published it.
They published it. Crystal
Yeah.
Dynamics developed it.
That's why
Crystal
it's like
Dynamics
some weird
published
shit.
it and yeah. Crystal Dynamics developed it and the publisher was Square Enix.
Okay.
PlayStation 2.
And
And
Xbox.
Xbox.
Damn.
Was this a popular game?
Nah, it
Okay.
wasn't really too popular.
That's why we ain't got it yet.
And I don't know how I came across this game, but it was actually.
That's 12 questions, by the way.
Yeah, there's no way we're gonna get this one probably at this point. Oh my goodness.
Y'all stumped?
Nope. Give me a
Y'all
second.
giving up?
No.
Big booty girls too.
Throwback.
Oh my goodness.
That was good. That was damn good.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm checked out. Mike?
I'm gonna be mad if you say this name and I know this shit.
I'm gonna give you this one. The sidekick you can use as a weapon.
That don't help.
That really don't, bro. Oh, okay. Okay,
TC
wait.
said, brothers, I caught the stream late.
What
It's all
kind
good.
What up,
TC?
TC?
What kind of sidekick was this? Are we able to? Are you able to answer that?
You should at this point, honestly.
Hold on, dude. You're able to use the sidekick?
As
Yeah.
a weapon.
That sounds lit.
That,
What?
you millennials and your words and
Was the
come here,
sidekick
bro. I'm about
another
to
animal
beat
too?
somebody
Yes, it was an animal too.
The same type of animal?
No, it was a different type of animal.
Like, come here, bro. I'm about to beat the fuck out this motherfucker with you.
does it? Damn. Does it turn into a sword or something?
No.
You could just throw this nigga.
Pretty much, yeah.
Can you throw this thing or swing this thing?
You could throw them, swing them.
Bro,
a fucking hammer.
What can we not do with this nigga at this point?
okay, look,
Use it as a fucking helicopter too.
bro. I mean, it's like there's something that's popping up in my
Yeah,
head.
there's something, especially with the use him as a helicopter thing.
Yeah, there's something popping up in my head at this moment.
That's some fucked up shit. That's your sidekick and you gonna use
Hey,
nigga as a
this
helicopter
game was
cut?
fucked up, but it was funny as hell too.
What was it? What was the sidekick?
It's a rabbit.
What? I quit. No, we're done.
Hold on.
You
TC
No,
Ren
no.
has an answer.
What?
Jackson Daxter.
No.
No.
That wasn't no rabbit.
That was.
Well, I guess the delay probably.
Oh yeah. Well, he came in. It was a TC.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came in late.
Nah.
He didn't know. I know that there's something that's popping up in my head. How many questions we got?
We're at
Probably got,
18.
we probably got
Might
like
as
2
well give
questions
up.
left.
No. No.
Give up.
No.
We gotta throw out some. Hell, at this point, I want
We
to
gotta throw out 2 answers.
At this point, I would like
so if TC Ren didn't hear it, it was a 2003 game, PlayStation 2 and Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
It's an animal. It takes place in a building,
That you're trying to escape.
and you're an animal.
Okay.
Your sidekick's
Mac, we gotta think about
a
it.
rabbit.
You're an animal. You're probably being tested on or something. You're trying to escape this whole freaking building right now. So you're probably a Looney Tune animal. And you're throwing around a fucking rabbit.
This game was fucking hilarious.
At this
too.
point, I might as well ask him what the fuck kind of animal the main character was. It don't look like we're gonna get it no way.
I don't know. Can you answer that?
At
If
this
it's in the
point,
name,
I don't think. Yeah, if it's his.
No, it's not in the name of the game. It's a weasel. The main character is a weasel.
What? A weasel?
Yes.
with a rabbit sidekick?
I don't
Yes.
understand. And like the funny thing is, like, I get it. I know this game. I think, but I just can't.
Because as soon as we pull up a picture of it, we're gonna be like,
oh,
You know what I'm seeing right
that
now?
fuck shit.
It's
We
those
got one more
fucking
left. We
retarded
got-
rabbits that are like always making those weird ass sounds. You know what I'm talking
Oh, the
No,
fucking
not-
Raven
no,
rabbits,
not-
but not
Yes,
those
okay.
though.
Okay, yeah,
Wait.
that's totally
Give up?
No,
No, we
I
got
don't.
one more question left. Damn it. Ah,
I feel like Mac looking it up.
he probably is.
I'm not.
Damn. I want to know. I gotta think really hard.
That ain't some shit I'm familiar with, dude. Like, was it?
I just want to say.
That's the last question.
Even this game, I could.
I wanna say something.
Oh, that's
Hey, so
the
if we
even this
answer,
game, I completely forgot
if
about.
we ask the last,
If we okay,
if we ask the wait, if I ask this last question, do we?
we should get one answer.
Huh?
We can ask a question, but we should get one final answer. So it can't be another question. It has to be an answer.
So does anybody else have a better question?
What's your question?
I was.
I really gotta give him another answer on this one.
gonna ask if it was a 3D game.
Oh, no.
I mean, I would imagine.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine it is.
Yeah,
but-
I'm pretty sure.
Dude, I'm like so tempted to say Sly, but I know he was.
It's
a
not Sly
fox.
Well, yeah, Sly is a
It's a fox.
Sly's a raccoon, I think.
Raccoon.
It's a
Fox was the
fucking
one that
weasel.
was chasing him.
I feel like there's one in my head. I don't know if it's it. I got one, I think. I'm not sure though.
You have the name?
See, if y'all don't get this, I'm gonna give y'all the name of the game.
Let me try to think of a quick
I'm trying
question.
to make. I don't know if this is the right title for it, but I think I know what he's talking about.
Go for it. Because we have
I don't
one
know
more
what-
and then a final answer.
All right. If somebody asks a question, maybe I don't remember the name that well though. I don't remember the name of the game that well. But I might if we ain't got nothing but a final answer. Hell, I'll.
Okay. Shit. Damn, Weasel.
Was this rabbit kind of crazy looking?
Yes.
Whiplash.
Oh my god!
My nigga!
Oh
I can't believe you actually got that.
Oh my god!
I can't believe he actually got
That's the
that.
name, though.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the name.
shit.
That's right. I remember that.
I can't believe you actually got that. That game was
shit.
but that game was funny as hell too.
There is one reason I got this shit is because I saw that game next to Twisted Metal. That rabbit and Sweet 2 have the same fucking teeth.
Oh wow,
That is the only reason I knew that shit.
dude.
Like, me playing that game, I was like literally laughing my ass off playing that
That was
game.
a stupid
And
ass
I-
game.
That was a retarded ass game
Yeah.
for real.
I know that game too. I just could not come across.
Oh yeah,
Y'all fucking.
I never fucking
I would have
played
been
the
so
game.
mad, dude, if I didn't get that shit. I would have been so mad. I'm like,
No, I did
"Razzle
play this
and a
game. I had the
fucking
demo
rabbit?"
to this hoe.
TC Ren said it.
Oh, he said it.
Yeah.
He said Whiplash. Oh shit. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's what's up.
Y'all were fucking stumped on that game.
I completely forgot about that game.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that game. I was like,
completely.
please.
That was a
I was
buzzer
like,
beater.
please let me get one day of
That,
doing it. It was a perfect.
Anybody want to do one more?
No.
No, that's it.
All right.
That's
so,
that was a buzzer beater from Mac. That was a question, then the answer right there. Yeah.
All right, so we're coming to the end of today's episode. We want to let everybody know we appreciate you guys' comments today. Thank you for listening.
Yes,
Make
sir.
sure you guys like, subscribe us on everything platform. We got Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that shit, right? And
And
we
share us because we're trying to get to 50 subscribers here on this channel.
most definitely. We have some upcoming events this Thursday at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
This Thursday at 7 p.m. we will be live at the GameStop
Yeah.
on Arkansas. I'll get the
Arkansas and 360.
I will post the actual address to our Facebook group and every other group to promote that. We have that tournament, and we're hosting that tournament at that GameStop at 7 p.m. We'll post that address soon. Then we also have our My Ninja Christmas Party Tournament Bash
Yep.
next Sunday.
Come on in, enjoy these.
We will be going live. Probably, I want to do something today that's going to promote it on one of our Facebooks. We're going to show off the prizes and what's going on for that day and how we're going to have everything ran. Go over that for a little bit. Anybody else have anything to add?
Nope.
Nope.
I was gonna say something. I thought I had something, but no.
Oh shit.
No.
Thank you guys for your
Brain
continued
fart.
support. This is My Ninja Gaming. It's your boy Trevor.
Curtis the Snack Russell.
This nigga needs to stop. This nigga needs to.
He called me out guard
Somebody
that
get their
shit.
man's.
And your boy Sir Mackleton
Say it.
Fauntleroy
Oh my God.
the third
Good God.
Esquire, man.
Oh Lord.
Well, goddamn. And that's My Ninja Gaming, and we out, y'all.